Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Pittsburgh Fringe Artist Chats. My name is Knutson. With my group, Minion Productions, I spend most of my year just helping artists learn about the various fringe festivals all over North America. But today, I'm here to help you learn about some of the shows happening in this year's Pittsburgh Virtual Fringe, May 6th to 9th, including this show right here. Could you introduce yourself for everybody?
Hi, everybody. My name is Dina Ronayne, and my company is Hardly Working Promotions LLC, and this is Fredo the God Kitty.
All other questions will now, at least spiritually, be directed towards the kitty, but I'll pretend I'm talking to you. That's great. Now I'm going to give you a chance, like I'm doing with all the people I am interviewing, to give us the elevator pitch for the show. So just like you were flyering a line 30 seconds or less and you were trying to get us to buy a ticket and come see the show, what would you tell us?
My show is called Triple Bypass, 3 10-minute plays about living for death and dying for life. It is exactly what it sounds like. These plays are about 10 minutes long each. They're independent of each other in general nature, but the overall theme for each one is life and death. The first one is a very heavy drama. There's some trigger warnings. The second one is kind of a feel-good piece. Hopefully makes your heart feel good. And the third one is a rowdy body comedy.
That's great. Oh, I like that. Very good description. And I can tell that, unlike some of the artists who are new at a festival every time, you've had to do elevator pitches and flyer lines before because you've got that down pretty well. But now, this show is not new to this festival, right? It's been performed a few times at other fests.
This show is new to Pittsburgh Fringe, but it premiered at the Elgin Winter Mini-fringe this past January. It's going to be in about 12 festivals total.
That's great.
And in Elgin, it was the show with the most views. And for Front Row Fringe, which is a brand new fringe, a virtual fringe, we got a Producers Award, which was also shared with the show It Ain't Easy Being Godly. And we got the Spirit of the Fringe Never in a Box Award for Triple Bypass as well.
Oh, that's great. Wonderful. Oh, yeah, I knew there's some history to it, but that's a great history and a great upcoming history for it as well. I like that. Hopefully a good future for this one. And obviously this one is not, unlike so many fringe shows, a solo show. You've had other people involved. Who else is in this show?
So this was done in cooperation with the Aberdeen Community Theater in Aberdeen, South Dakota. It's this beautiful vaudevillian building, and with COVID, it was sitting empty. But they're fully staffed. So when I called and said, "Look, I've got this show. We got into a few festivals. Can we film this?" They got together cast and crew for me, and the piece is fully staged. So you feel like you're in an audience. It's full set, full costume, full prop, and it's also closed caption for the hearing impaired.
That's great. Some of these things that we can do while we're in this weird year, while we have to change our lives so much, it also allows us to throw some of these really cool things in there. And I believe the closed captioning has been one of the really nice ones. Speaking of that, now you haven't ever performed this show to a strictly live audience, though, correct?
That's an interesting question. So the first piece out of the 10-minute pieces is Seeking Dignity, and that there's a big poster for it right behind me, actually. That was performed and produced for the first time in Orlando with the Playwrights Roundtable, and I believe that was January 2019. But the rest of them are brand new, and Triple Bypass as a whole is brand new. The three pieces are Seeking Dignity, Close to Black, and Tangoed Web.
That's great. Okay, I didn't know. So a third of it has been done for live audiences
Yes.
before. Very cool. Like it's such a weird year that we get to ask all of these types of questions. And because we have just a little more time, I've been ending with everybody by reminding everybody that there's over 50 shows in Pittsburgh Fringe this year. Because it's virtual, even over just those 3 days, we can do so much. And one of the things that we all love about the festivals is that you can just go in a day and binge watch all sorts of different, fun, weird things. In that spirit, is there one, maybe two other shows that you were very excited to catch at this year's Pittsburgh Virtual Fringe?
Yes, so I highly recommend that everybody watch Wild Women of Planet Wongo. I've seen it before because I was able to work with them during Front Row Fringe, and
Hmm.
it's just a hoot. It's really enjoyable, and it's also filmed live. So this was a recording of when things were still normal in theater. So it's really neat to see the audience and see such an interactive show. I am very much looking forward to seeing Sexology by Melanie Mosley. I was fortunate enough to work with her in a women's writing group on Zoom during all this.
That's really cool. And I can tell you, I very much enjoy that show. I have now managed to see it in 4 different states at different festivals. And I also encourage everybody to catch that. But that's all we have time for right now. So thank you, everybody. Please make sure you catch Adina's show and also as many of the other 50 shows as you can, all happening at Pittsburgh Virtual Fringe, May 6th to 9th. Thank you, everybody.